And last for the week is going to be The Path of the Samurai, a LitRPG adventure beneath the Horimono book number 1, written by Luka Petrov and Honi Jar. This is approximately 80 pages. There's no extra page count on Amazon as of this recording for this. It is priced at $2.99. That is available on Kindle Unlimited. Now, normally I would go off and read the novel description to give you a gist of what the story is, but it doesn't matter here because this isn't LitRPG. It's another poor quality attempt at writing LitRPG from the author Luka Petrov, but like his other series, the Reborn series, it kind of tries to shoehorn in a few snap pages into the story and a few mentions of levels and then slaps a LitRPG, on the title and expects it to do really well. This time the story is at least set in MMO. But for much of the early part of the story, you'd probably be hard-pressed to recognize that. The story focuses mostly on the Samurai Bushido aspects for a while. It is, again, still set in MMO, so that's why it's pretty clear there, at least as opposed to some of the other stories that the author has written. But again, the story itself is not particularly entertaining, and while you might really do a really long stretch and call this gamelet, since it is set technically in a game, it is definitely not LitRPG. There's no RPG progression. I mean, there's a few lines saying, "Oh, we gain levels from doing a thing," and that's kind of the extent of it, though. There are a couple of monster notification screens, information screens. That's kind of it, though. So I'm it's definitely not LitRPG for me. It gets a score of 4 to 10. And this is, again, probably the third book from Luka Petrov that has had this issue where the author is saying, "Oh, this is LitRPG, you can read this," and it feels like a right to market scheme. And it's just not. It's either the author doesn't understand what LitRPG is, or he's intentionally, marketing this and not actually giving us what we want. And none of these stories have gotten good reviews from readers. So, there are a few people who've enjoyed the story otherwise, but not many. So for me, it scores 4 to 10. That's Path of the Samurai, a LitRPG adventure beneath the Horimono book series number 1, with the score again 4 out of 10.